Hello everybody, this is Shane from the Daily App Show, brought to you by TCGeeks. I got this snazzy little logo now. Actually, I just made it in Keynote and it took me about 3 seconds. So anyway, while you're looking at this fine piece of art on the screen, I want to tell you about 2 apps that I found that I think you're really going to like. Well, I hope you're going to like them. This is the Daily App Show, and you never know what you're going to get. But I will tell you one thing. I'll tell you if I like it or I don't like it. Now, I may not have tried these apps. I will tell you that. These are things that I dig up and find that, you might find useful. But the reason for this show and the reason for this little kind of segment that I do is because there are over 85,000 apps in the App Store. I can't imagine that you have time to sit there and browse every single thing. So, and not that, we all have time to do that, but every day I want to find something cool, couple, probably won't go over 3 apps. I really don't want to spend more than 5 or 10 minutes on the show, and I'll bring you something cool. So today I have 2 that, one is, they're both actually productivity apps, and one of them I actually have used, and I really super like it, and it was just updated, and I want to bring it back. The other one I haven't used, but looks really promising, so let's get into it. So here goes the logo. See you later. Bye, logo. All right, see? Keynote. Not that fancy. I'll get more fancy as time goes on. So let's see here, folks. The first one, Thinkbook. Now this one is, it's kind of a play, okay, it's a play on a notebook app, but as you can see here, right up here, it's got the white iPad, might I say, pretty nice, looks good. And you can see here where you can take notes. The whole premise of this idea is a nice, clean interface. As you can tell, it's not crowded, it's not full of junk, and quite frankly, it looks really nice. Now, one thing I noticed with this right off the bat is it doesn't look like you could use like a stylus with it. So this is one of those typing apps. And, if you're taking notes, if you're in a meeting, if you're in a classroom, or perhaps you're just sitting around with your iPad and you want to take some notes, this looks like what it's for. Now, the other thing is, and I'll kind of scroll down here, you can see on the screen right here, actually, as I stare at it, that you can turn a note into a little to-do list. So you can actually take this and make it kind of like a little task list. Now, that's pretty cool as well. And then it says it has a little innovative slider. Now, what I think the slider is actually is you can slide notes away and you can push them out of the way, which is kind of nice. We're getting used to the gestures on the iPad, and so I think that's really cool. Also, another thing you can do with this, let me scroll back up, is you can add tags. So tags, you can see the little itty bitty icon there. It's like a little gift tag. Well, tags are actually a gift because if you use them right, they can be a gift. Not to sound redundant, but they can be. So if you have a whole stack and pile of notes, tags are a way to just remind yourself. So you can tag things like you can say school notes, work notes, important notes, useless notes, thoughts. And then as you add stuff and tag it, you can search and filter by tags. That's pretty darn cool. So anyway, heads up, it's called Thinkbook. It is on the App Store, and I will put the link on the blog, tcgeeks.com. And let's go over to the next one. This is cool. All right. I have to say, I'm really liking that the developers are doing better websites. Shout out to the developers. Good job, guys, gals, for making these websites nice. It was needed. Okay, so Do. Do is a reminder app. Now, this is actually a really super cool app for the iPhone, but it also goes on the iPad, looks great, works perfect. This is an app that literally has 5-star rating, 5 out of 5. And that's kind of hard to find, actually. But really, not many people have much bad to say. And really what it is exactly what it sounds like. It's a reminder app, but it's the way that it's done. You can pick, I'll just go kind of through here. You can see here that you can set reminders for just about anything, and you can set all kinds of various bells and timers and whistles, and you can reuse them, so you can save them. As you can see here, it's got the little light switch looking thing, so you can turn them on and off. And then you can just, once you have one in there, you can reschedule it and assign it a different time. I mean, it's just a phenomenal app. Now, let me tell you who this is for. This is for busy people. This is for people that want to, not forget. This is like the electronic version of the string around the finger, except, as you know, when you put the string on the finger, half the time you can't even remember what the string is there for. So this solves that problem. And yes, you can tell here, and scrolling right through, and it's got badges. If you are used to the email, and when you get a new email and you look and it's got the little red circle with the number, that's a badge. It's got badges, so it supports notifications and badges. I can't say enough about this. The last feature I want to say and highlight here is over-the-air sync. Phenomenal. That was in one of the latest updates. I think that's a move in the right direction. Great, great app. And it syncs with Dropbox. So if you're a Dropbox user, you're in. So that is, let me go back up without making everybody dizzy. Go back. That is due, and that is in the App Store. I'll put it on the blog. And we've got Thinkbook for writing down notes with a clean interface. I'm Shane, and this has been the Daily App Show.